Yeah.
One person? Yeah, because it'll be a big
Because we're going to be
cluster.
ready for our group introduction.
Yeah,
so
big cluster.
yeah.
Go
I'll
ahead.
do it.
Do you want me to? I can do it.
I'll do it.
Sure.
All right.
Oh.
So, I'm gonna sit on this side. I was thinking like 2.5 minutes on. Okay. Just because I would rather get through them all than miss.
Yeah. I'll just do the new. The other one will be on it.
Yeah. So which one is new? This one. Yeah.
Hey ladies,
That's it.
can I just say good luck to you?
Thank
Have a
you.
good time.
Thank you.
It is what it is. Make it work. Have fun.
Oh, no, it's going to be good.
I believe
We're
you.
gonna blow your mind.
Yeah. You're not going to believe this. It's 2 weeks.
Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Direct him. Randy.
Remind them about the different massages. We need to remind them of the different massages.
What's that?
Forgot to tell her to remind them about the different types.
Yeah, that's what I told her.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Mhm.
If you'd like a shoulder massage, sit in the back row, and a hand massage in the front row.
Hand massages in the front, shoulder in the back.
Front row, please.
Back row is gonna be receiving shoulder massages. Our front row is gonna be receiving hand massages.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Remember, you're going to stand over there and you start by introducing yourself. Just after they sit down. Yeah.
Well, why don't we let him get settled and then tell him about the night cards?
Well, she's going to start. Yeah. We'll do it. It'll work.
Hand massages today.
Hello, I'm Randy Gage. I'm the relaxational specialist here at Calm 204 Spa.
I'm Brittany. I am the spa manager.
I'm Shelley. I am the spa coordinator.
And I'm Catherine Morris, the esthetician here at the spa. We are the employees of Calm 204 Spa, and today we're going to have a special seminar for you on audience responsibility and speech anxiety. We also want you to enjoy the spa amenities while you're here. If you are sitting in the back row, if you choose, you'll receive a shoulder massage, and those in the front row will receive a hand massage. So as you can see, there's a name card. Go ahead and fill that out, and if you would like a massage, put yes, or if you don't want one, then put no. Also, we have handouts for you that we'd like you to follow along with during our program today, and later during the question and prize portion. You can reference those for answers to questions. We have a water bottle and chocolate for you to enjoy while you're here at the spa today, and a gift bag for you to take home afterwards. Randy's collecting the name cards, so make sure you give those to her. When we have the question portion, we're going to call on certain people to answer a question, and that's what the name card will be used for. We hope you enjoy your day at the spa, and now it is my pleasure to welcome our spa manager, Brittany Ackerman.
Again, my name is Brittany Ackerman. I am the spa manager here at Calm 204. Calm 204 Spa is the finest full-service spa here in the Northwest. It is located in the Lewis-Clark Valley. Our massage therapists, yoga instructors, and body and skin technicians are happy to pamper all of your needs here. Today, I will begin by quoting Marianne Williamson. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. I'm going to be going over the 3 points: the definition, the underlying issues, and the types of speech anxiety. I have thoroughly researched and through personal experience have gained insight on this topic. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, over 15 million American adults are affected by social phobias. A specific phobia, also defined by the National Institute of Mental Health, is defined as an intense, irrational fear of something that poses little or no actual danger. That's just what speech anxiety is. It is a social phobia, also known as glossophobia. A Speaker's Guidebook by Dan O'Hare, Rob Stewart, and Hannah Rubinson defines public speech anxiety as a fear or anxiety that is associated with actually or anticipated communication as a speaker to an audience. Recall a time when you have felt fearful or anxious. A number of things can cause these type of feelings, such as spiders, snakes, heights, or even giving a speech in public. There are numerous symptoms that can occur, such as nervousness, shaking, sweating, rapid heart rate, and the desire to escape. Now, it is important to recognize the different underlying causes. There are 3 factors that can lead to speech anxiety. First, it is the lack of positive experience or the lack of speech-giving experience altogether. By giving yourself more opportunities to give speeches, it will allow for your skills to develop and flourish. Secondly, you may feel like you are alone up on stage, but those feelings everyone else has as well when giving a speech. Know that every person is different and that it is normal to experience speech anxiety. Lastly, being the center of attention can also cause undue anxiety as well. Remember that the audience will be focused more on the content of your speech more than you. That is, unless you draw attention to an imperfection in your speech or yourself while giving a speech. Try viewing public speaking as an opportunity to share your common thoughts and ideas with others. Now we will go into the 4 different types of speech anxiety. A person may experience just one or a combination of these types. First, it is pre-preparation anxiety. That begins the minute the person hears that they will be required to give a speech. Preparation anxiety is followed, which the person may be feeling overwhelmed with the amount of time and preparation that it will take to prepare for their speech. In Public Speaking Without Fear and Trembling by Mark Hanna, he states it very well. A successful talk need not be difficult. Some pages of notes, some ideas of one's own, and the moderate ability to put things together will start anyone on the path towards original and effective public speaking. Try getting started as soon as possible in preparing for your speech. Create a schedule, make deadlines for yourself, and stick to it. However, the most common type of speech anxiety is performance anxiety, which I'm sure most of you have experienced in your speech giving. It is your nerves are in full force during the introduction of your speech. However, if the person is able to push through their nervousness, they should be able to get through the rest of their speech. Now relax, it's only a speech. I just went over the definition, the underlying issues, and the types of speech anxiety. We will now move our attention over here to the question and prize portion of the seminar. And the first question is going to be for Henry. And the question is, why do you feel alone, or why do you have to feel alone in public speaking, and why? Or do you have to feel alone?
No, we don't.
Perfect. All right, the next question will be for Rena. In your own words, what is the definition of speech anxiety? A fear that is associated with giving a speech in public. Right, and CJ, your question is, what is one of the underlying issues of speech anxiety?
Fear of being in front of people.
Perfect. Next question is for Alex. What is the most common type of speech anxiety? Performance anxiety. And for Sabelle, what are some of the physical changes that happen when feeling the pressure of speech anxiety?
When you change,
Like, what are some of the physical changes? Like, what happens to your body?
it's nervous, sweaty, hot.
Thank you very much. I will now like to introduce you to Shelly, our spa coordinator.
Thank you, Brittany. Hi, I hope everybody is enjoying Calm 204 Spa today. My name is Shelly Butler. Do you know that you are an audience when you are at a sporting event, watching TV, on the internet, or even today at the spa? Please find my section in the handout so you can follow along. Today I will inform you about audience responsibility. Studies show that you are a listener 40% of the time. I am the spa coordinator, and I'm here to help you understand your role today at the spa. I will discuss the energy of listening, critical thinking during listening, and criticism about the speech. First, the energy of listening. The listener and the speaker truly make a speech a speech. This is the feedback loop, and this is in the Speaker's Guidebook by O'Hare, Stewart, and Rubenstein. Successful speakers adjust their message based on listeners' reactions and vice versa. If you are attentive with positive facial expressions, you can help the speaker give a better presentation. If you're enjoying your massage, you'll get a better massage. Listening is a communication activity that you do more than any other. Studies show that you listen 40% of the time, but you only talk 35% of the time. Listening is the blue portion on my graph. You have to know what to listen for. You should listen for utility, or what is important in the speech, just like when you use a highlighter reading text. And that information came from the Speaking to an Audience by Jerome Zoltan and Jared Phillips. The definition of listening is the act of recognizing, understanding, and accurately interpreting the message communicated by others. You must channel your energy into truly listening. Active listening is purposeful, focused listening. This audience is very focused on the football game. Be aware of distractions that compete for your attention. External distractions are environmental distractions. This would be distracting. Internal distractions are your thoughts and feelings that intrude on your own attention, such as being hungry or angry. The spa is designed to eliminate distractions so you can focus on this presentation. Critical thinking. Critical thinking is the ability to evaluate claims on the basis of well-supported reasons. Critical thinkers don't take things at face value. They need to evaluate the evidence. You need to assess an argument's logic. Ask yourself if the evidence is based on real information. Resist false assumptions, overgeneralizations, either-or thinking. A valid generalization is supported by different sources, but it does not make a claim beyond a reasonable point. Overgeneralizations are unsupported claims. You should consider multiple perspectives. There is more than one way to look at things. The web and newspapers are two media outlets other than speeches. The internet has become a haven for the public first draft, according to Doug Haslam of the Media Bullseye. He states that incorrect information makes it on the internet because it can be corrected more easily now. There are also, this happens at newspapers because they have corrections columns also. This is Monday's newspaper, and right here it says, miners move from international fame to humble homes. Most of those trapped underground for 33 days in Chile returned to their hard-scrambled lives. They were underground 70 days, not 33. So I'm assuming that this was in the corrections column on Tuesday. The responsibility of the audience is to do their own fact-checking in multiple sources. Don't assume your favorite is always correct. You should summarize and judge on the information in the speech and draw your own conclusion. Hopefully the conclusion on your SPA is a good one today. Listen carefully, get the most out of the speech, but you don't have to believe everything you hear or read. Maintaining respect for all speakers is a sign of good listening. Criticism. Be compassionate in your criticism. You should be able to critically evaluate a presentation with the do unto others approach. Start by saying something positive. You can boost the speaker's confidence and they will be more receptive to the criticism you do offer. Focus on the speech, not the speaker. Even if your ideas conflict with the speaker's ideas, concentrate on the ideas. Everybody has feelings, just different ideas. Target your criticism, even though it's nice to hear, you did great. Give them specific information. Give them information they can use. Today I informed you about audience responsibility. I informed you about the energy of listening, critical thinking, and criticism during the speech. Remember, you are a listener 40% of the time. Be a good listener and you will communicate more effectively. You will also have a better experience here today at CALM 204. Now we'll do the question and answer portion of my presentation. Danny. The ability to evaluate claims on the basis of well-supported reason. That's the answer. The question is.
Oh,
What?
I forgot.
Okay, this is the Jeopardy portion of this presentation. What is critical thinking?
Being able to evaluate, like, is that what you
Yes. Very good.
You can ask me questions all day if you ask me like that.
Okay, now we've got Angie. How should you criticize a speaker?
There's a word for it, I just can't think of the word.
With compassion. And now we have Caitlin. Trying to find you earlier. What is active listening?
That is focused, purposeful thinking.
Yes. Rena. How much do we listen? 40. 40. Close though. Thanks. Rhonda. What are two media outlets other than speaking?
The newspaper and internet?
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. That concludes my portion. Now it is time for Kathy.
Earl Grey Stevens once said that confidence, like art, never comes from having all the answers. It comes from being open to all the questions. Good afternoon. I'm Catherine Morris, the esthetician here at the spa. Normally I give facials and advice on skin and hair care, but today I have the pleasure of sharing with you 3 key ways to building confidence. And these are preparation, a positive attitude, and visualizing success. Just as you go to the spa to look great or feel great, which builds confidence, there are ways to look great while giving a speech. I'm going to tell you about some of these ways. I've spent time researching this topic and have also learned about it through personal experience. First, I'd like to talk about preparation. Public speaking anxiety can cause anything from procrastination to poor speech performance, according to O'Hare, Stewart, and Rubenstein in the Speaker's Guidebook. A lot of people suffer from speech anxiety, and this causes a lack of preparation because either they procrastinate or don't know how to prepare well. This lack of preparation causes even more anxiety, creating a negative downward escalating effect. The best way to gain confidence is through preparation and practice. According to Ron St. John from the University of Hawaii, when we don't prepare, we prepare to fail. He also says that prepared means our strategies are laid out, all material is ready, contingency plans are made, and every detail is taken care of. When we are this well prepared, we'll feel more relaxed and sure of ourselves. So preparation is clearly the first step to looking your best. How many of you would wake up in the morning and leave your house without getting dressed or brushing your hair or putting on makeup or whatever? That would show a lack of preparation, such as this lady who gave a speech in her pajamas. And she kind of looks like she's still half asleep, too. No, if you want to look good, you're going to take the time to go through the steps of dressing nicely, fixing your hair, putting on makeup, things like that. And in public speaking, there are also steps to preparing to give a speech. The first step is to practice as soon as possible. When you find out the date of your speech and the topic of your speech, go ahead and write it in your calendar and start practicing. Second, practice often. Hopefully, you wouldn't say that you brushed your teeth once last week, so you don't need to brush them anymore. Also, hopefully, you're not going to say that about your speech. You need to practice continually up until the date of your speech. Third, practice in front of people. There's a big difference between practicing in front of people and practicing in front of a blank wall at your house. Both are good, but when you practice in front of people, you get used to making eye contact, and it's not going to throw you off when you actually give your speech. Also, just like you would ask a friend or family member how you look, if you have people watching you, you can ask them how you did and for constructive criticism and things like that. Fourth, you want to practice the way you want to deliver it. If you wanted to look stylish but never changed the way you dress, you're not magically going to look stylish one day unless for some reason your style goes into fashion. So the same thing with a speech. If you want to have energy, enthusiasm, confidence, loud vocal volume, things like that, you need to practice that way, and that will happen. The more you practice, the more confidence you will have in your public speaking abilities, according to Ron St. John, because you'll be able to reassure yourself of those abilities. The second step I like to talk about in building confidence is a positive attitude. There's a huge difference between a positive attitude and a negative attitude. There's also going to be a huge difference in your speech whether you have a positive or negative attitude. Negative thoughts actually increase speech anxiety, but maintaining a positive attitude is not only good for your speech, it's also good for your health, because it lowers your heart rate and reduces your anxiety during the delivery of your speech. One way to have a positive attitude is to remind yourself of the benefits of public speaking. Public speaking is going to help you in many areas of your life, including personally, professionally, and academically. So keeping this in mind is going to help you have a positive attitude about giving the speech. A positive attitude helps you feel and appear more confident. Even if you think you don't feel very confident, if you're having a positive attitude, you're going to look confident to your audience. It can also cause you to smile, which encourages your audience to listen because it shows them that you care. As Theodore Roosevelt put it, no one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. Lastly, let's look at visualizing success. Visualization helps reduce nervousness and helps you prepare for your speech. According to the Speaker's Guidebook, it requires you to focus on the vision of a successful outcome. Look at yourself in a mirror and envision yourself as a confident, successful speaker. This takes your focus off of your fears and onto your potential. And when you see that potential is when you're going to be able to start making that potential become a reality. How can you make that visualization come to life? How can you put it into action? Well, one way is to look your best. Dress for success. Dress in a way that increases your confidence, your credibility to your audience, and is appropriate for the occasion, such as my outfit is appropriate for a spa employee. Rudolf Vertebrer, who wrote Speech for Effective Communication, this book right here, said, as a rule, the better you look, the better you will feel. He also says to remind yourself that you are well prepared and the audience will benefit from your speech. So another good thing to do is to give yourself a pep talk. In closing, I'd like to encourage you to have confidence in yourself and in your abilities. Don't second guess yourself. If you have prepared properly, then you are ready. Once again, I'm Catherine Morris, and today I had the pleasure of sharing with you 3 key ways to building confidence, and those were preparation, a positive attitude, and visualizing success. Now, let's move into the question and prize portion. Henry, I have a question for you. What is one way to develop a positive attitude?
Visualize content.
Yes. To remind yourself of the benefits of public speaking. CJ, how will dressing for success benefit your speech?
It will establish credibility with your audience.
Yes. And Alex, how should you practice your speech?
In front of others.
Yes, very good. Tracy, how will negative thinking affect your speaking?
It will bring out the negativeness in your speech.
Yes.
It will not encourage positive.
Very good. And Sibel, what does visualization require?
Concentration and vision of your success and outcome.
Yes, very good. Thank you, everyone. Now it's my pleasure to introduce to you our relaxation specialist, Randy Gage.
Hello, I'm Randy Gage. I'm the relaxation specialist here at Calm 204 Spots. Today, I will be giving you 3 key points of managing your anxiety: relaxation techniques, speech evaluations, how to learn from them, and how and why to enjoy the speech-giving occasion. My information is located on the last page of the handout, so if you want to follow along with me, you can. All of you will be giving speeches in this class and throughout your lifetimes, whether it's at a funeral, a wedding, or possibly your business. And today I'll be giving you the tools to help you be a more relaxed and confident person while giving these speeches. I have researched and personally experienced speech anxiety myself, and as I have helped myself overcome it, I can help you as well. First, relaxation techniques. If you practice relaxation techniques before and even during your speech, such as I did, it will help your speech seem more collected and calm. Stress is a part of day-to-day life. I am sure you can imagine this being a college student. And it can tend to build and build and build if you don't allow yourself to deeply relax once a day for half an hour. By doing this, it can result in a decreased heart rate, a decreased respiration rate, and also a lower blood pressure. Some techniques that we do here in the spa are abdominal breathing, as I showed you in the beginning of my speech, meditation, as shown in this picture, yoga, and calming music. We tend to breathe shallow in our day-to-day life, only using part of our lung. If you allow yourself to breathe in slow through the nose and out through the mouth, stretching your abdominals so it stretches your lungs and allows you to fill the entire lung, it will increase the oxygen flow through your entire body and to your brain, so it will allow you to relieve your stress. Yoga, this is a mat that you would use to practice yoga. It's not only about physical fitness, which a lot of people think. It's about unifying the mind, body, and the soul. If you combine breathing techniques with yoga, it will increase the blood flow along with the oxygen flow throughout your brain and through your body, allowing you to relieve any stress or tension that you might have in your muscles. Calming music, as we're listening to now, should never have any lyrics because your mind will tend to focus on the lyrics, and that will not allow you to deeply relax. It will just make your body relax, but your mind is still going about your stress that you have in the world. There's more techniques in this book, the Anxiety and Phobia Workbook by Edmund Bourne, if you want to look further into those. Many people give obstacles so they can't experience these techniques, such as they don't know how or they don't have time. I believe your health should be a little bit more of a priority. Plus, your speech grade relies on it. While anxiety might still be present in your day-to-day life or while giving a speech, you'll have a more control over your physiological reactions that you might experience. Next, speech evaluations. While doing yoga or in a speech class, your classmates and your instructor can help you learn by evaluating you. They can compare what you did or what you're supposed to do with what you actually did. But it's important never to take these personally because they are trying to help you reach your full potential. On the other hand, it's important for evaluators to be encouraging with the intent to help, not to hurt. They will decide whether your information was relevant, accurate, and interesting. This is in the Speaker's Guidebook by O'Hare, Stewart, and Robinstein. Next is enjoying the occasion. This guy looks like he's enjoying himself a lot. It's important to enjoy it because your attitude does greatly affect every aspect of your life. And while you're giving a speech, if it looks like you're having a bad day, it will show to the audience. And they will enjoy it more if you're having a good time. Also, it's very powerful and satisfying to influence someone by your speech. And if you have a good experience one time, the next time you'll have 10 times more confidence than you did that the first time. However, having fun with a speech does not mean you can ignore the proper presentation techniques. It simply means add appropriate humor, be less aggressive, and be more relaxed. Once again, I'm Randy Gage. I'm the relaxation specialist here at Calm 204 Spas. I give you some tools to learn from managing your speech anxiety, relaxation techniques, speech evaluations, and how to enjoy the occasion. You can use these techniques in everyday life to create a more and relaxed, confident person. Now the question and answer portion of my seminar. All right. Danny, that allow yourself, give me 2 benefits that allowing yourself once a day to deeply relax may result in.
Lowers your heart rate and your blood pressure.
All right, Angie. Although you may still feel some anxiety while giving your speech, you will feel in control of what reaction? Your
Not physical.
Your psychological reaction. Alright. And Caitlin, how is an audience member supposed to evaluate the speaker?
First, are they supposed to evaluate the speech part of it instead of the actual speaker?
And in an encouraging manner.
Oh.
Alright. How about Corey? True or false? Having fun with your speech means that you can ignore the proper presentation techniques.
False.
Why is that?
Because if you ignore the presentation techniques, then you will still probably not do a good speech even though you have fun with it.
All right, and Alex, when should you use relaxation techniques?
Before and during the speech.
Or once every day?
Again, my name was Brittany, the spa manager.
I'm Randy, the relaxation specialist.
I'm Shelley, the spa coordinator.
And I'm Catherine, the esthetician.
Your spa support staff. I hope you have all enjoyed your day here at COM 204. It has been our pleasure having you as our guest today. Please don't forget your goodie bags of health and knowledge.
Thank you.
Thank you.